Hi, this is Brian from The Girl and the Fig, and today we're going to talk about Marsanne. Marsanne is a light straw colored wine, almost green with moderate acidity, really nice mid-palate, nice richness to the wine. It has some nice mineral flavors and aromas and a little bit lower alcohol. It makes an ideal blending grape. This varietal historically has been blended with Roussanne by one of my favorite producers, Nicholas Perrin. Makes an incredible blend with Marsanne and Roussanne. And on our wine list here at The Girl and the Fig, we have the Lattanzio, which is pretty much 50-50 Marsanne-Roussanne. Marsanne's a pretty vigorous grape. It's small in size, and the bunches aren't too compact, which allows for a lot of air to get in between the clusters. The roots have the ability to dig very deep, looking for water and minerals. And it prefers rocky vineyards, sort of hillside soils, and dry climates. And when the grape is ripe, the berries take on a brownish, sort of reddish golden hue. The picking time is crucial for Marsanne because as the grapes get ripe, the fruit can lose its acidity really fast. Marsanne produces wines with really distinctive melon and mineral flavors, a real rich mouthfeel, and with age you get this characteristic nuttiness to the wine. In Hermitage, where the fruit reaches its best expression by producers such as Nicholas Perrin, it's usually blended with Roussanne and sometimes with Claret. The Marsanne actually adds a depth and rich texture to the blends. Through blending, that grape helps produce rich, deeply colored wines with flavors of roasted nuts, pears, white peaches, honeydew, melon, and spice. And with age, Marsanne deepens in color and gets a lot more complex. Wines produced from Marsanne are quite rich and can develop an exotic oily texture almost to the wine. I think the wine you can compare Marsanne to would be a Chardonnay, and for the same reasons that we're comparing Roussanne to Chardonnay, you're typically talking about similar flavor profiles as well as similar treatment by the winemakers. So again, you're getting malolactic fermentation, which is giving it that richness and butteriness, and you're also getting the aging in oak, so you're getting those oaky flavors in the wine. If someone says they like an oaky, buttery Chardonnay, then Marsanne is definitely your go-to wine. I think some of the best pairings for the Marsanne would be some of our homemade pasta. Our goat cheese gnocchi would be great. Any of the pastas that we do in cream sauces. And I think for people who don't really like red wines, I think Marsanne is a good pairing with the duck and the steak, just because it has a lot of richness to it. You have that complexity and the butteriness, which will stand up to the steak and the duck. Marsanne is believed to have originated in the town of Marsanne, in the northern Rhone Valley. The white wines of Saint Joseph and Crozes Hermitage, Hermitage and Saint-Péray are made primarily of Marsanne and often blended with a little bit of Roussanne. And as early as the 17th century, the white wines from Hermitage were considered some of the world's finest wines. Even Thomas Jefferson praised Hermitage as the first wine in the world without a single exception. Two of my favorite producers for Marsanne locally would be Wellington. Also sort of a local wine, but also made with a French winemaker. We have the Minor La Diligence. That Francois Viard actually came over from France and worked with the winemakers from Minor. And one of my go-to wines that's not here on the table but is on the wine list is the Nicholas Perrin. That's 70% Marsanne, 30% Roussanne, that for me is one of the finest white wines in the world. This is Brian Casey for The Girl and the Fig, saying know your vines and enjoy your wines.